right, looks like Tulalip will be receiving the ball. At this time, if we can get everybody to rise, Anthony's going to be singing a flag song to honor the game.
Thank you.
Haslahel, everyone. We're here live from Tulalip Bay, down here at the Don Hatch Teen Center campus for a Tulalip TV broadcast of Tulalip Heritage Hawks playoff game. I'm here with my co-commentator, Dominic Joseph. How are we feeling tonight, Dom?
Oh my God, what better place to be here in the 1B playoff matchup here against Tulalip and North Beach. Very blessed to be here tonight as Tony Blue Horse is singing us in.
Thank you. Let's play some football.
Introduction prayer song by Tony Blue Horse, who is here with us up in the booth today here in Tulalip, Washington. Like I always say, the greatest setting in the 1B, right next to the Longhouse, near the people, and among the lights here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest tonight.
Yeah, great way to start it off, man. Indigenous prayer song, right? For our school, representative of our school and community. And it's a big deal, right? We saw this week, I believe it was the Tulalip Gridiron page, sharing that it's the first ever state playoff game hosted for Tulalip here at home. A very new venue, I guess you would say. And so for all the folks in attendance, it's exciting, and it's just exciting for the community.
Coach Sean Custis looks to be getting his guys ready here for the kickoff. As Tulalip Heritage, this is the first time in program history these two teams will match up. North Beach Hyaks traveling pretty far, about 3.5 hours from where they came, all the way to Tulalip Heritage to take on Tulalip here on their own home field.
Yeah, it's a big deal for them as well, right? They get to travel kind of far across the state, if you will. Get to see the beautiful scenery, but they're here to handle business as well, and so I believe both teams will come out with some fire.
Drone footage brought to you by Tulalip TV here, panning to the waters of the Tulalip people out here.
Yeah, you guys step it up every broadcast, man.
Every aspect of this broadcast, man, coming together. And you know me, big uniform guy. I love a big color guy as well. Like to see the colors clash, and to see the black and yellow against the red and black tonight is something that just, when you see it, there's something when you see two teams play and they're both red or they're both green or both yellow. I think it really brings it together. Here's a short little animation of where North Beach is coming from. Pretty far drive.
From the coast, right? They're down by the water. Near the water as well, but on the other side of the state, and they've come far to, like I said, try to handle business. They start with the onside kick. It's bouncing around, and they land on the ball. Hawks able to recover. Good recovery there by Dom's relative, Takala Black Tomahawk.
Takala Black Tomahawk on the recovery there. Sets up Heritage. Great field position as North Beach looked like they tried to do an onside to kind of catch them off guard just a little bit there.
Yeah, trying to rattle the cage early, right? Catch them off guard and maybe startle them, but Hawks ready. They recover, and so they'll get, an advantage with some good field position near the midfield.
4 o'clock playoff time means we'll get to see some daylight here tonight. Here as Tulalip looks to line up in their formation for their first snap of the home playoffs here in Tulalip, Washington.
See what they come out in. Kind of that shotgun loaded package. He cuts it back. Good speed.
On the first play at Tulalip.
And he might be off to the races, Dom.
Easy touchdown, James Jones Jr.
There we go. House call to start it for Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
Huge run here. You can see just a great job just cutting into the right side. Using his blockers great. Just goes right up the field. No problem for Tulalip.
Yeah, and he has that speed, right? Sees the opening on the right side, cuts it back, and just outruns everybody. Uses that speed he's got. Man, the Hawks are deep when everybody's playing a good game, right? We haven't really seen too many breakaway runs from James Jones, but he's got that potential. And so he starts it off right for Tulalip Heritage with the first touchdown of the game.
Nothing more you like to see than a run on the opening handoff here for Tulalip. JJ now goes for 2, runs to his left, breaks the tackle. 8-0 as Tulalip will score the very first play after the kickoff. They received 8-0. Tulalip leads.
Yeah, quick start for Heritage, and that's what you like to see if you're, watching in the stands or at home. They start off right. And then defense will take the field here and hopefully get a stop.
Big stop here for Tulalip as, scoring first and, keeping that momentum, and it even translates even more going into the next part. Here's the Tulalip Heritage Hawks roster for tonight.
Hawks lining up to kick it off. I believe they'll probably go with a regular kickoff formation, right? Just try to boot it deep and pin them back. We'll see.
Yeah, when you score first like that, you put yourself in the driver's position. I do know that they kick the ball to them, so it's as if they scored on any play of the drive. But here is a great opportunity to put North Beach back into their own territory.
Hawks rally to the ball. Good return though for North Beach, so they'll get it. Yep, about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, lots of Heritage Hawks there on the special teams. And it looks to see that the North Beach Hyaks do not have last names on their jerseys. They have Hyaks on the back. So it's like playing for the team, not playing for the last name, more so Hyaks on the back.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of, that old school slogan, right? It's nobody's bigger than the program.
We've heard that one.
And they line up in a split formation.
Unique formation to see here. Haven't seen this year.
I believe Darrington runs a kind of a split formation sometimes with some trap run, right? And that was a quick handoff, so that might be some trap run right there. Oh, we get some chopping in the box.
That was ran by Malik Jackson for North Beach. Malik Jackson is a sophomore for North Beach.
Yeah, nice little 7-yard gain. Or, yeah, I would say about 5 yards. 5 yards. Trying to spot the marker. Oh,
North
handoff right
another
there.
handoff, looking to get a first down. They will.
Yeah, another power run. They do have some stout bodies on the line, so I think we will see a run-heavy offense from North Beach.
Jaden Zakius on the tackle there.
Big number 72 trying to clear the way.
Big tackle there for Tulalip as now North Beach will take over on first down on about the 52-yard line.
Yeah, so they, break off 5-6 yards of carry there. See if Heritage will adjust.
For North Beach,
oh,
quarterback
option
takes it himself.
Yeah, a nice little option, but he's cut down.
Carlos Espinoza on the tackle.
Yeah, shout out to Carlos Espinoza. Had to let him know I had to deem his name Big Snacks because he kept asking me how come I talked about him being at the teen center.
He was waiting for that one. North Beach now on second down looks to hand it off themselves here. They do to the left side. Number 25 goes.
Stiff arming. Oh, I think we'll see a face mask there. There was
Joshua Davis there right behind the line of scrimmage. Just got there quick.
Couple up high tackles. And we already see some John. High stakes here tonight, so,
Hey, it's the playoffs. It's almost expected at this point. You travel real far. And, a lot of the things, a lot of people say, oh, it's a far drive. But, it's high school. You almost look forward to those long trips. So, when you're at that age and you're just excited to be there, and then you get to the field.
Absolutely.
It's going to be high energy.
Yeah, I think, adrenaline dump, right? It's probably wearing off by now, but both teams know it's at stake, and so we see a little bit of chatter after the play.
Parker Johnson will sub in for North Beach.
So North Beach, yeah, being successful at running the ball there. Number 25.
Number 25, Malik Jackson lines up on the right side. Looks to be the lead blocker on this
Heritage.
one. Tulalip gets to Dakota Bryson really quick there.
Yeah, Jaden Zacchius.
Jaden Zacchius, and a junior for Tulalip Heritage Hawks this year.
Yeah, got some great penetration. Able to avoid the fullback, the lead blocker, and gets a tackle. So tackle for loss, and that'll pin him. So
one of the lead tacklers, I believe, for Heritage the last 3 games, I believe, is up in definitely the teen numbers of tackles for Tulalip Heritage.
Yeah, he flies around, man. He gets in the backfield, and he also pursues everything on the edge.
3rd down for North Beach Hyaks here on their first opening drive.
Oh.
Davis Batchan there, a senior for Tulalip Heritage. Brings them down behind the line, and it will still be 4th down.
Yeah, looked like they were trying to run some kind of sweep.
Great tackle there. Just grabbed him up on the top end of the body, brought him down. No help needed on that one.
Yeah, and that play was kind of doomed. If Davis didn't make the tackle, you had number 1 there for Heritage. Could have possibly also made the tackle to Kala. So Heritage playing some great defense.
Hawks
really
for
stout.
The first turnover. Bob snap here.
And on the ground.
Recovered.
Davis gets it.
Another, yep. Looks like refereeing Davis there getting a little touchy there. You know, Davis just really happy to get on the ball there. It's turnover.
Yeah, and he might have been, maybe was wondering why the kid was grabbing him.
I don't think I heard a whistle, and I think Davis probably didn't either, but maybe, I'm up here in a heated booth, so I may have missed a couple things. So Davis gets the turnover. Heritage will take over on about the 48, 49-yard line.
Maybe he wanted to celebrate, Dom. Interfering with the celebration.
It's playoff time. Every little motion is going to be exaggerated at this level. JJ now in the shotgun position. Looks to hand it off. He does. James Jones Jr. gets the ball.
Cutting it up. It's a gap.
Can he do it again?
Straight-liner, I like that. I like that. Sticks his foot in the ground, shoots the gap, breaks off probably a 10-yard run right there.
Controlling the clock right now. Tulalip doing a great job here. James Jones looks in the pocket, just kind of stays patient behind the line of scrimmage and cuts up the field.
Yeah, maybe he was going to cut it outside, but like I said, sticks his foot in the ground, uses that speed, not trying to be too greedy, right? Because he could have tried to stretch it outside, but maybe he would have got tackled a lot further back. So good run by him. Good vision.
Looks like they will hand it off to number 20 for Tulalip Heritage.
Yeah, Ziggy
Miles Guilford. Looks like there is some more pushing and shoving there. Nothing that the refs didn't really take too much.
Yeah, I mean, they were getting up. It gets, like I said, you're just trying to hustle back. So it's physical early.
Physical game. It's going to happen here. Tulalip Heritage now at the 35-yard line here on 1st down.
And I would say that with Ziggy running the ball, we would love to see him run vertical as well. He's got that good straight line speed.
James Jones again on the right hand. Looks like a
Cuts it
similar
out.
run.
Tried to catch his balance. It was going to cut it upfield, but lost his footing. I think he had it, too. He had a gap right there. If he didn't fall over, he was cutting up.
Just kind of racing to the outside there.
Yeah, good shoestring tackle there. Somebody trying to shoot around the block. Clips him.
Tulalip Heritage now lines up on 3rd down. 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining until JJ.
First pass of the game.
Play commences. JJ looks to progress the play, goes upfield.
Throws it deep. Oh, wide open.
Zacchius over 2 North Beach Hyaks players.
In between 3 defenders, because I didn't see that possibly a safety or another corner near Ziggy so dropped it right in the bucket in between 3 defenders.
George Harmon just almost getting the JJ there, but just
or it looked like they didn't get enough depth behind all of them.
Heritage now up 14-0, looking to possibly make it 16-0. here as they will go for 2 here as we have 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Tulalip looks to go up 16.
Yeah, and Hawks real successful. It looks like the floodgates might open down.
It's one of those games. JJ goes in himself. 16 to 0. Tulalip Heritage up early.
Goes in, avoids all contact, being patient, uses some blocks. And he hasn't even really ran the ball yet, so, you know, Hawks rolling early.
Yeah, you know, progressing that play was a big, huge thing for them here in this last one. North Beach Hyaks, this is your roster for tonight. Head coach Brent Wash, assistant Ken Hudson, and Doug Nichols. Cheer advisor Jessica Patton, superintendent Mr. Zimmerman, principal Wendy McCoy, athletic director, secretary Jody Brown. That is the North Beach Hyaks. Also, Tulalip Heritage cheerleaders here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if he's here tonight, but I was mentioning earlier off air, Zimmerman, former principal from Marysville Getchell High School, so former MST staffer making his way to the coast.
Always likes to come on back home. As Tulalip will kick off here. As North Beach picks it up, Tulalip looking to crash to the ball.
Hawks surrounding him. Good speed there, so they, you know, push him out of bounds.
Joshua Davis gets the last bit of piece there for the tackle. A freshman for Tulalip Heritage. Jared's Popcorn here, providing the kettle for the people tonight.
Yeah, they told me on the res that you're single-handedly keeping them going.
Yeah, you know, I definitely am up here. I got the caramel apple flavor, and I'm a fan. You know, I'm not going to eat in the mic and let you guys hear me now, but North Beach is here to line up in their first down as they are down 16. Can they climb back here in this first quarter? Hand it off. Number 25, Malik Johnson.
Handoff. And Jaden Zackus.
Malik Jackson. Not Johnson, I'm sorry.
So we get a motion kind of to redirect the defense with Jaden Zackus staying home and makes a tackle.
Joshua Davis.
Joshua Davis.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The number 9 and 7.
They all got similar builds. They got similar builds.
It's that popcorn.
And they don't accessorize. They got gloves, wristbands on.
Second down for North Beach.
Just a bunch of athletes.
Jackson goes behind, looks to possibly
Ooh, ball's out on the carpet. I feel like that was a fumble.
Referee saying the ball was down. You could see by the motion there, just saying no, Diamante.
The ball, it flew out. It flew out, Dom.
Oh, and
Boom, big hit. Okay. Oh, it looked like Carlos made that
another
strip.
angle. It will still be North Beach
That was
ball.
a close one. That was a close one. Good strip there, attempt by Carlos.
Nibby Rios has another angle.
Yeah.
North Beach.
Oh. Neutrals on infraction. Big number 55, Derek Rebang there, jumping the snap.
Oh, I see Rios on the other side. You can see on the replay here, just finding it.
Okay, I see elbow down. I did see
Yeah.
kind of. You can't see when the ball comes out because it didn't get slowed down, but it does appear that elbow does go down. So, good call, good call.
North Beach now will take over. Third down for them as they are about 4.5 yards, to be precise, away from a first down.
Yeah, power run right here. Little tush push.
Yeah, on that play, that's something, you know, North Beach did a great job. You know, they just got behind their guys right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, if you got no D tackles lining over the center, that's probably a pretty easy run.
They will take over first down on about the 49-yard line.
So they'll get a first, new set of downs. And just trying to march. Maybe kind of, regain some footing in this game.
North Beach now will hand it off. Number 3, Dakota Bryson takes the ball.
Oh, he stays on his feet.
Moving. Almost maybe about 1 yard short of the first down.
Yeah, it's kind of an end around sweep here. And you get a lineman pulling right there, kind of leading the way. He gets in the crowd. They thought he might have been down, but he stays up, and he gains a couple extra yards.
Looks like JJ and Joshua Davis there on the tackle to bring him down.
Yeah, some interesting plays by North Beach. They got big number 72, Isaiah White Frisbee, leading the way on some of these end-around sweeps. I kind of like it. It's well-designed sets.
Jackson gets the ball again, brought down. Number 20, Ziggy is there. Ziggy Miles Guilford, a junior for Tulalip Heritage. Also on the tackle, Carlos Espinoza Schrock, or like you were saying,
Big Snacks.
Big Snacks.
With the tackle.
I like the name. I respect it. I respect it. Here, as now we have 3 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's pretty stout in the middle. You know, he playing defensive tackle. He also plays on the offensive line. Young lineman, but he's got a lot of potential.
In the trenches.
Yep, it's battle of the trenches right now, Dom. Who's going to seize control, right? Are the Hawks going to slow him down and keep control of this game, whereas North Beach going to...
Passes in the air. Almost picked off.
Throwing off his back foot, that's something you do not like to see if you're the North Beach coach. He had it. He was in front of JJ, right? That's something you also don't want to see for the defensive coordinator for Heritage. You got a wide receiver behind your DB.
You could see Dakota Bryson, if maybe almost got it even after JJ had put his hands on it.
Yeah, ball bop. Good defense, so by JJ, right? He goes up, attacks the ball at the highest point. That's what you want to see too. You know, get up off the ground, get that deflection. Nearly an interception.
It'll be 3rd down for North Beach.
Oh, we get an option. Oh,
he will keep going. That will be a 1st down for the North Beach Hyaks.
Yeah, they're power run. And this is the game they got to play, right? If they're playing against Heritage, you know, who probably has, you know, a few more athletes in terms of speed, they're just going to run it right at them. So, you know, Heritage going to have to figure out how they load that box, slow them down.
Yeah, that's definitely a key here. Right now, you know, in the playoffs, you got to be ready for both, you know, ground and the air raid. For Tulalip, you know, stacking the box will be definitely something they will face here, just in this first quarter and this drive especially.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. I think Heritage has some of the best athletes in 1B, let alone probably in, you know, the state, right? In terms of out there in the secondary and also on offense going out as wideouts, and so. Oh, we get a quick swing pass. I think the way teams are going to be successful is if they can play them physically, right? And that's what you see North Beach here trying to run a lot of power run.
Derek Orbang will sub out for Tulalip Heritage, as it looks like number Evan Taylor, I believe, is subbed in for him. A freshman for Tulalip Heritage will take over on the defensive tackle position as number 10, Parker Johnson, looks to command his team to answer back. Pitches back to number 3, Dakota Bryson.
And that's going to be tough, right? Like I said, they got speed. They can contain on the edges, right? If they get off blocks, it's going to be hard to run anything around the edge on them.
Dakota Bryson just goes to the outside here. It's Caller there, Davis there as well, James Jones as well.
Right, you make one guy miss in Jaden, and then you got 2 more right in front of them. So that's what you like to see for Heritage, just flying around, really rallying to the football.
North Beach Hyaks look to maybe get a couple plays before the first quarter commences here, as they are down 16, trying to make it a 1-possession game here.
Let me see, kind of a split. This is an interesting formation.
Parker Johnson hands it off. Number 3, Dakota Bryson, tackled early.
Yeah, it took too long to develop, and so Heritage able to get penetration, and Davis gets a tackle for loss behind the line from the backside.
Davis has pretty good closing speed at the end of the line there.
Yeah,
I've
good
seen
motor.
him wrap around quite a bit this season.
And like I said, took too long to develop. You got to know, right? If DN's coming free, he's going to chase it from the backside and able to make a tackle versus, you know, maybe if the running back would have had to get out of there pretty quick, you know, get it, cut it upfield. But, you know, Heritage able to successfully stop that play.
Remember the Tulalip Lights and Ice, November 22nd through all the way to January 11th. So I don't want to hear, like, oh, I couldn't make it. And is that a Diamante appearance I see on the screen?
Yeah, that was me and the whole fam.
Oh my goodness! So what was your favorite part about Lights and Ice?
I would say just the fact that it's such a huge attraction. As you see on the screen, right, 9.7 million dazzling light. That's just amazing to see. I feel like it's crazy when you first pull up. You see it on the front side of the casino, right? All those lights across the business front, and then also when you walk into kind of that amphitheater area, just to see it up close, and then all the the food, the ice rink that's there. It's awesome. I like the whole thing. And the ice rink is definitely awesome. We don't have anything like that other than if you have to go into Everett, right, to go ice skating. And so definitely was a great business venture for us, and pulls in a lot of people who love the holidays. I got neighbors who have lights up already.
Oh my goodness!
For Christmas.
Hey, they're getting ahead of the game.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler and or Skylar, I should say. Sorry. And I'm blanking on her name, but one of the Gomez sisters. One of the Gomez sisters. Couple houses down, they put the lights up immediately after Halloween.
The fans are ready as the music is cued here in the second quarter. First ever Tulalip playoff game here tonight. North Beach now with the ball. Quick snap.
Oh, I believe we'll see a
dangerous
second pass.
Throw there.
Oh, stripped
by
Davis or Jaden. Yeah,
Joshua Davis with the strip. It's that 7 and 9.
It's the fields. It's not the numbers.
Great replay here. You can see just throws it back behind the field. Number 21 is there.
Rallies to the ball. Says, "Oh, you're carrying that thing too loose. I'll take it."
Roston Herrera fumble as Joshua Davis took that one away from his. As the cheerleaders are cheering, the people are responding here as Tulalip up 16 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and just as you saw North Beach rolling, big play by Heritage with a strip, very aggressive, right? Great play by the defender, Joshua Davis. Jay Davis in the booth over, I'm sure he's happy.
Oh, yeah. You can hear the excitement. James Jones Jr. goes to the right.
Oh, and kind of walled off, and he's tackled in the background.
Isaiah White Frisbee gets the tackle for North Beach.
Yeah, breaks off his block.
Just great tackle by Frisbee there. Just got him to the ground.
Yeah, he's, a very imposing defender. Gets off his block, pursues it, and tackles James Jones in the backfield.
Frisbee, a sophomore for North Beach.
He's going to be definitely a good ball player. Mm-hmm. Playing right over center right here.
J.J. Gray looks to hand it off. Number 9, Jaden Zackus takes it up to the left side.
And around of their
Couple
own
guys
for
to
Hawks.
beat.
Let's see if he's got the breakaway speed, Dom.
Can he do it?
Oh.
Looks like kind of a
wow,
tweak there
defensive tackle. Pursues that. Yeah, great run by him. And what a tackle.
Yeah, you can see here, breaks into the outside, gets into the secondary, does a great job, kind of gets past the first guy with ease here, number 25. But kind of turns awkwardly.
Yeah, I think he was trying to cut a juke. Maybe didn't see the defender. He got caught in the juke.
Like we were saying, that was number 72 on the tackle, coming all the way from the defensive line to that play. That's pretty impressive to see coming from the trenches, like we said, all the way to the secondary.
Yeah, great run. Nearly could have been a touchdown, if he's not there.
We will have an injured player on for North Beach.
Was there laundry on the field? I see everybody coming back.
There will be. Flags moving back here. Moving the Heritage Hawks to, looks like they're about their 15 or their 20-yard line after that.
From where the spot of the penalty looks like it was, I believe it was holding.
For the people wondering who is injured, it is Dakota Bryson, but he is up and walking back with his coaches on his own 2 feet. Looks to be nothing seriously.
Yeah, it was good to see.
I always like to see people get back up after an injury.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big game. You want to see both teams finish.
As now Tulalip looks to be setting back up in their own territory. A little bit farther than expected after that big run by Jaden Zacchius.
Jay, what was the penalty? What was the penalty? And I had to look over in the booth and confirm, so it was a holding. So unfortunate for Heritage, as that negates that big play there for Jaden.
JJ throws it deep. DeColo's there, gets to the outside.
It in the bucket, perfect ball placement.
Right to the 48-yard line. Second quarter, 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining after Takala brings it in, goes out of bounds, clock stops. JJ does a great job finding the open man.
Yeah, nice out route there, post corner. Defender on his backside, and JJ throws it near the sideline, and he's able to catch it. So great route, great ball placement.
To about almost where Jaden got to, about 30 yards shy, I would say, as now JJ in shotgun position with James Jones beside him. First down. JJ drops back, passes it. Who's out there?
Oh, wow. Just led him too much. He was wide open.
Davis had no one around him other than the guys in stripes.
And it could have been a little bit rushed. We saw some penetration. James Jones able to get a block on one defender, but another edge rusher was closing out on JJ, so he steps into it and just immediately gets rid of it.
North Beach bringing a lot of pressure tonight. You know, JJ not, getting too comfortable in that pocket tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's what they got to do, right? They got to make sure that he doesn't hold on. When he holds onto the ball, he's Houdini in the pocket. He's dangerous.
Substitution for Tulalip. Elijah Faye subs in. JJ Gray goes to the right. James Jones Jr.
Sweep of
gets
his
a block.
own. Oh, high tackle.
It looks like he's almost just.
Oh, and they tackling high.
Can't bring him down. George Harmon kind of had his jersey and was just.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing there. I mean, you probably would want to see him reel him in, grab him, bring him to the ground, but he just yanks him around, thinks that he's just going to fall to the ground. It doesn't happen. And then JJ able to break a few more yards.
Yeah, definitely after that play, the jersey didn't rip. Pretty strong jersey there for Tulalip.
Yeah, that's some vendor advertisement right there.
Yeah. Almost like elastic, almost.
Yeah, it was very sturdy.
Yeah. Tulalip now hikes the ball, goes to James Jones, cuts to the right.
Cuts it out.
Lead blocker up.
Putting some speed on. Oh, and he's wrapped up.
Another tackle for Isaiah White Frisbee.
Yeah, he's running with some great vision tonight.
All over the field, you could see him. See here, just gets to James Jones.
Gets around the edge, and big number 72 chasing the ball. He was going to finish with double-digit tackles tonight, Dom.
The guy to block for Heritage, definitely Kia, number 72. Tulalip now looks to be about at their own, in North Beach's territory, at their 25-yard line. JJ hikes the ball, takes it himself, goes to the left side. A couple guys to beat. Can he beat them?
Speed.
Easily beats them into the end zone.
Yeah, it was just a dash to the corner, Dom.
Just impressive run there. He going from the left to the left more faster than guys are running, north and south.
And that handoff, it offsets the defense, right? You fake it for a run that would possibly be inside. It holds up the DN. It gets your linebackers sucked in if they go for it. And then next thing you know, you got JJ in a foot race with nobody around the outside. That's a tough one. And so Heritage successful scores on that one very easily.
9 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here. Diving into the second quarter. Tulalip up 22. Looks to go up 24 with his 2-point conversion try. Ball is snapped. JJ looks to his right, looks to his left.
Takala on the backside.
Is Takala open? JJ looks to make more time.
They relocate. Good ball placement.
A great play, great footwork here by JJ Gray there. You can see as he dropped back.
Yeah.
You can see he kept his calm. He saw a rusher coming.
Yeah.
Didn't get too crazy with it.
Eyes downfield. And the biggest thing, because we could see the play full frame, the wide receivers floated with him. When he went left, obviously they ran their routes. We get the cheerleaders roster and staff information, kind of a whole program overview here on the screen. But they flowed with him, right? When he flows right, they all broke right. You could kind of see him moving in unison, and he's able to float it on the backside of the end zone there. So great play, and way to keep it alive.
Thank you to all our Hawks Nest Booster Club supporters here for supporting our Tulalip Heritage Hawks, as we will be going to the kickoff here soon.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. Every time they show these on screen, the kind of the program overview, that the Booster Club is really rallying folks to support Tulalip Heritage, support all the sports programs that are going on. Make sure that these kids get their needs met as far as pregame dinners, equipment, paying for staffing and whatever else is needed.
Definitely so, as North Beach looks to muff the kick here, but it will be out of bounds. And since he touched it and it rolled out of bounds, it will still be their ball at where the ball rolled out instead of a penalty. Like instead of it.
Good break there for Heritage. Yeah, because it's live. It's live, right? Versus if it rolls out and nobody's touched the ball.
North Beach looking to get on the scoreboard here in the first playoff game of the season. Hyaks now starting with a timeout here to start their drive. 9 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, as both teams will huddle up as the sun is dropping and the water is moving and the DJ is playing. We are here tonight up 24, Tulalip, North Beach 0.
Yeah, we get a shot of DJ Ryan there. He hasn't given me his actual DJ name, so that's just what I'm gonna dub him. But it's looking good out here. It's cold, right? But it's dry so far, so real crisp. And good weather for good environment for a playoff game. I don't want to call it too early, but big deal, Dom, right? If the Heritage gets their first playoff win, will this be first play? I want to say that it would be the first playoff win in the program
home
history. Home playoff win. Did you guys get one in your day?
No, we didn't. I think gosh.
I always got to ask about your Heritage experience.
If you want to ask about my high school, I can go down and I'll give you a long story. Those guys who they have it ready.
Well, you alumni, right?
Yeah,
so you're my alumni in the booth.
North Beach hands it off. I have nothing but good things to say about senior year at Heritage. We had a lot of good group of guys, and good to see the program still thriving. Like when you leave schools, this is a funny thing. They always improve something, and you go back and you're like, dang, I wish we had that. We used to play in Marysville Pilchuck Stadium, but the next year the kids got to start using the field here. So I was like, dang, I never got to play on this field.
So it's just, it's taking a leap forward constantly.
Yeah. Super cool to see. I believe that mascot right here, that's a new mascot.
Absolutely.
The Booster Club and all the supporters and the coaches, alumni giving back, I think, is what we're all seeing. It is a current picture for us to see.
Yeah, so it would be great to see Heritage. Like I said, don't want to call it too early, but they got 4-score lead, pretty stout on defense, and they're rolling on offense. So it would be the first ever home playoff win here at home in front of fans as they get a great tackle. Kind of a little bit of chatter, but good stop.
Yeah, just a pitch here for Hyaks as they go to the left side. Just gets him pretty easily. Number 3, J.J. Gray there on the tackle. Good sportsmanship being shown by teams here tonight. There's some chippiness, and there's also, good sportsmanships out there on both sides of the ball here at the complex in Tulalip.
And just loading the box, Hawks loading the box. They know they want to run, so just really loading that box.
Yeah, Tulalip doing a pretty good job of adjusting to that.
That'll be a first down for the Hyaks here.
Yeah, now there's 7.5 minutes here in the second quarter as Tulalip up 24. And Hyaks trying to get something going.
And I owe him. Had Colt Taylor, brother of number 61, Evan Taylor. He was pressuring me. He said, hey, give my brother a shout out when he gets in the game. So Evan Taylor taking the defensive tackle spot there, right over center, getting his snaps in tonight.
Good to see, freshman getting good quality playoff minutes tonight.
Yeah, and then Takala with the tackle, sitting on that comeback route.
Yeah, it looks like here they roll out to the right. Easy comeback route for North Beach, but
Good
doesn't really
tackler.
go anywhere. You know, that's the thing with the comeback routes is like you get open in that sense in the open field. If you can shake that one defender off, it's most of the time pretty good, easy first down, but that's the hardest part is getting past your first open defender.
Yeah, he didn't create too much separation, but like you said, yeah, if you can lose him, you could get some yak. Yards after catch for my football people.
North Beach looking to kind of looks like he wanted to go to the left, but kind of a botched run there and ended up going to the right sideline, and it worked out.
Yeah, they get a break there. Oh,
That'll
it must
be-
have been maybe a miscommunication on what the run play was because he went to hand it off and then able to adjust quickly and just skirts out of the pocket.
That is QB Parker Johnson, who is a sophomore.
Yeah, North Beach just looking to crack the seal on the scoreboard and get some points of their own. Their drive, and they've been pretty successful, but just, big plays have impacted their ability to get on the scoreboard.
You definitely want to see one on the scoreboard so far right now if you're North Beach. Trying to get score in before half. Johnson steps back, goes back.
Oh,
Long pass to complete it to Dakota Bryson. JJ brings him down at the 8-yard line.
yeah, a great tackle by JJ. He wraps up high, but he makes the tackle. That's what you'd like to see. He's only about 140.
Great spiral there for North Beach as JJ goes to grab the tackle here.
Yeah, open field, able to stop what was a big gain there for North Beach.
Looks like we will have a substitution for North Beach. Number 9, Max Marston will come out.
And we saw that play earlier, right, where looks like just all go routes. And North Beach, I believe they had a botch throw earlier, but they're successful this time as, QB sticks his foot in the ground and delivers a strike.
North Beach running themselves. Can J.J. Davis get to him? They do.
Uh-oh. I almost thought we were going to see another strip. He isn't able to get around the edge. The pitch was behind him, so, I won't put too much on the runner. It didn't give him a chance as, the horses are after him.
Yeah, Malik Jackson frustrated after that play. I think he's upset just with the lack of that handoff, kind of botched in the beginning, maybe mad at himself, mad at a teammate, but just, trying to keep his composure here in the playoffs, trying to climb his team back into this game. They are not far removed here, being in Tulalip's end zone, essentially. 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, trying to get a score of their own. Oh, run into each other and slows it down. Uh-oh. Oh, nearly another strip from the freshman.
You can see here just kind of those frustrations must be climbing here. Malik Jackson.
Oh, that was coming out. He looked up.
Joshua Davis doing a great job defensively, just has his eye out for the ball.
I love that awareness, right? Like he knows he's not going nowhere, maybe trying to capitalize and could have been essentially a strip and score.
I am on my feet now. 3rd down, watching this play. I can't even contain myself here as number 10.
Oh, neutral zone infraction?
Couldn't contain myself there. Looks like we will have a neutral zone infraction.
Yep.
Still 3rd down. So does that mean we will be at 3rd and goal?
3rd and 6
for the North Beach Hyaks here.
We get a pan of Derek Rabang playing that D tackle spot. Carlos Espinoza getting back in there at D tackle. I believe Heritage had to load their starters back in.
I was standing like I was going to get a better view than we're getting right here. Parker Johnson looks to go.
Oh, power run.
Will they score?
Ooh, that looked like he crossed. Yeah.
Will be a touchdown for North Beach as they score. That will make this 6-24.
Yeah, Heritage, I mean, they didn't really make an adjustment on the line going over center. And so that's definitely advantage of if you run that power run, right, just that QB keep. You got a center who could open the door for you, and you essentially have an open lane to the end zone.
North Beach trying to climb back here, making this a 2-possession game for them.
And they slide over, right? That's what you wanted to see last play. And they gets
Waiting for the referee's signal here to see if he did in hand.
looked like he
Make
fell
it
over,
in.
but
And he
felt
does.
like he convert.
It will be 8-24 Tulalip lead here after the successful attempt for North Beach.
Yeah.
They get on the board here in the first half. Here in Tulalip, like we said, long drive for North Beach. You know, you like to see that. You know, your fans come out, see a home playoff touchdown or an away team touchdown. Some momentum for the first half for North Beach.
Yeah, I mean, it essentially could be a Kickstarter for them, but they got to get something going on defense because Heritage is getting anything and everything that they want. They haven't been stopped. They've, I believe, converted on every drive. On the ground, in the air, right, breaking big plays, and so it's a good sign, obviously, that North Beach scored. But if they can't get a stop on defense, it won't be much help for them.
Like I believe you coined this term. Was it defense wins championships? I think you came up with that one.
Oh yeah, way back in 1905. No, I believe it though, right? When you get in the playoffs, that's definitely true.
Oh yeah.
Your defense has got to be stout because there's going to be times where you're not able to capitalize on offense.
The ball is placed among the kicking tee as the sun is setting here tonight. Here with 3 minutes to go here in the first half with 4 o'clock or 4:40 p.m. PST for people who are in the PST. North Beach
I don't know the
kicks it
time
far.
zones that well, Dom. I mean, I know what they are. Some of them are, but
Time zone?
I don't know the acronyms.
Oh yeah. Some people put PDT. I'm a PST guy. So 3 minutes to go here as we break down time zones. The teams are breaking their respective huddles here, moving in as Tulalip looks to start their offensive drive, and North Beach trying to get a defensive stop to try to climb back into this game. Because like you said, if North Beach doesn't get a stop, Heritage is going to keep scoring and at will, basically, until
and it makes it hard for your defense, right? If you can't get things going on offense and your defense is on the field, it gets tiring for defense. So They got to put something together on defense if they want to have a chance against Heritage.
James Jones goes up, gets about 8 yards on the run.
Yep. He runs. They kind of run just a zone handoff. He picks which hole he wants to go to, or if he wants to cut it outside, and he gashes them for about 6 or 7 there.
Yeah, I believe I was being a little generous with the number 8, maybe about 6.
Okay. Well, it's still that's their head on chains and that's what North Beach has got to stop. They got to get them behind on the downs.
JJ now in the shotgun position. James Jones to his right. A loaded offensive line in front of him. Hands off James Jones up the middle.
Yep. And then we got Davis leading the way on the block, and that'll be a first down. So, he's just gashing big runs over and over. Clock running, though, I think Heritage is just running it to offset him, kind of maybe lull him to sleep. I believe that we'll see a pass play here pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Tulalip does a pretty good job of making you decide between either it's run or pass. They could do either. So
and they got speed.
Yeah, that speed can definitely just throw teams off here moving into the postseason.
Timeout. I don't think there was we don't have a 2-minute warning.
No 2-minute warnings.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what the stoppage is.
I was saying that last year. I was like, 2-minute warning, you gotta use it. And then I was like,
yeah, not in high school?
Yeah, not in high school.
Yeah, but I think they're right here, right? Because you start getting antsy loading the box, and then next thing you know, they're going to go over them. So
you can see JJ now goes out.
Yep,
Grosser is right.
sweet.
James Jones Jr., their lead blocker, cuts into the middle of the field, goes to the left.
Oh, big run. Uh-oh.
Has some blockers. Jaden a little bit behind him.
It's a foot race.
Speeds past the secondary.
Heritage, man, they just got so many athletes, and so what could have been maybe a nice little pick up a yardage ends up in a touchdown as JJ doesn't see what he likes on the right side, cuts it back, no one's home, and he says, I'll go the other way.
Hey,
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, speed thrives, man. I was going to say, speed, what people usually say, but I'm trying to, make sure I'm PG and
okay.
Be polite out there. So speed thrives, man.
Just say let the horses go. Let the horses run. Let the horses run.
JJ drops back, has receivers in the backfield. Does he get it to him?
Oh,
He does.
Relocates. Was he out? I believe he's out.
I think he stepped out.
Yeah, I don't know if can you be. I don't think you could be the first one to touch the ball either.
Yeah.
Coming back in,
So he may have made the play, but
or you have to establish 2 feet. Is what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Sorry.
or I think he stepped out before he even caught the ball. I think that's what they're.
Yeah, you have to. If you go out, I believe you have to establish 2 feet
Oh,
of
I
bounds
see what you're saying.
to be able to catch it, to be eligible to catch it.
1 minute and 34 seconds
Yeah.
here before the first half commences here in the first ever Tulalip home football game here in the beautiful 1B.
And everything's rolling for Heritage right now.
Everything seems to be rolling. Fans are excited.
Anything they want.
DJs are playing.
Yeah, music blasting. We got the Booster Club snacks open. I'm hoping that the production crew will go over there as we're talking, doing a great job, and award us for our commentary.
Oh, yeah.
And bring some snacks back from the Booster Club.
Yeah.
Because Heritage is rolling, and I believe this will be the first ever victory at home.
Oh yeah, it's a great time here tonight so far this first half. Nothing has set in stone as number 80 for North Beach receives the ball. Dorian
Muffles it.
Middlebrooks gets brought down.
Breaks a tackle.
Still alive here.
Body's flying around. Nearly
Cuts
stripped.
upfield.
Oh, nearly stripped twice.
Hey, the play's never over until the whistle blows, and number 80 proved that point. North Beach takes it about their 20. You can see here on the ball, just kind of muffs it a little bit, almost falls on his own 2 feet.
That was a roller coaster of emotions right there, Dom. I thought there was going to be a big hit, couple nearly strips. He's able to reestablish, having possession of it, falls down, and so North Beach will have possession with a minute 20.
Cadence Williams on the lead tackle there. Parker Johnson looks to lead his offense to some more possible. Trying to say this, like I'm not trying to sound poetic, but like just trying to get more into the end zone for North Beach here in this first half.
Yeah, he's got to make something happen. I know, Dom, you get caught up trying to be a wordsmith. Just that genius.
Parker Johnson airs it out. Aiden Delane.
What a ball there. I don't know how. At minute 20, you got to have coverage over the top. I'm not sure what was going on there for Heritage. And so North Beach with a big gain.
Yeah, big play call there. Parker Johnson and the coach just kind of chopping up before that play. You could tell they dialed that one in and were ready for someone to run that go route.
Yeah, that was what they needed, right? It's a minute 5. I believe, did he go out? I didn't see the replay if he went out of bounds, but we got a clock stoppage, so that's even better, right? They're about 45 yards out, and they're going to look to try and get on the board again. Oh, end around.
Malik
Trying to get a
Jackson
block.
goes to the outside. Lots of Heritage Hawks
Heritage
there.
Hawks rallying to the ball.
There's 4 Hawks there.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go on that one. And I believe what you probably would want to see is him put his foot in the ground and get upfield, because he takes a big loss on that one. And also, like you said, gets lit up in the process. And so North Beach has to call a timeout as they've got 49 seconds left here to try to make something happen and close that distance between them and Heritage.
There's nothing more you like to see than being out there on the field and seeing other defensive players alongside you, because sometimes when you're on an island and you got to make that tackle, you're almost got your eyes wide open, deer in headlights. But it's always good to have someone there. I've seen like 4 or 5 Hawks there ready to make that play.
Is that how you felt, Dom? One-on-one, deer in the headlights, brother?
Sometimes, yeah. I'll be honest.
Mano y mano.
I was ready. I'd get low. But hey, sometimes they'd get past me. Like I told you, I'm not gonna sit up here in the booth and act like I was Lawrence Taylor. I'm not gonna. But
hey, on the edge, you know what I've been taught is that if you're on the edge, the troops are rallying, so you always take the outside angle, right? Even if you miss a tackle, you force them inside. You got help coming.
People are on their way.
Yeah, so that's kind of rule of thumb, and it's generally a pretty easy thing to do, especially if you're on the side.
I'd hope my teammates would have my back.
Yeah, if you miss it, I would say it's not your fault.
Yeah. Parker Johnson throws it deep.
Oh, JJ! What?
Huge interception.
Way to attack the ball. He got up on that one.
No deer in headlights on that play.
Yeah, I got to see it on the replay. He got up.
You could see just great job. Finds the ball.
Attacking the ball at the highest point. Great DB play.
Wow, just got right above number 2. Aiden Delane just jumped right over him. or right in front of him. I
Great
should
corner
say.
play by JJ. Man, what coverage. That he looked beat, right? Ball kind of underthrown, but he's behind the wide receiver and he intercepts it, and so there will be no score for North Beach to close out the half, essentially.
That is the art of the DB there. Just kind of making it look like you're beat.
Absolutely, hey.
The athleticism kicked in for Tulalip there.
Yeah, that was what a play. And then we got James Jones Jr. cutting it outside.
Cutting up to the outside.
Oh, big number 72 though tracks him down. Isaiah White Frisbee
On another tackle. I believe that's 4 for him already. You could
coming from that tackle spot. Wraps him up because that could have been a big run there by James Jones Jr. We'll get a timeout, so Heritage might want to put some distance between them and North Beach and score to maybe slam the door shut.
Yeah, 29 seconds. Yeah, scoring before half could definitely be a statement, I would say, here in
Absolutely.
the first half for Tulalip, but being up 22 points, 3 possessions is a big statement as it is. But you can never let your foot off the gas. Here, Heritage scoring 30 in the first half. Who's to say nobody else can? And the playoffs is you got to show up like every game is a brand new game.
Yeah, I agree, though. Just like you said, it's 8-man, right? We see scores in the 60s and 70s. So, barring anything crazy happens for North Beach, or for Heritage, I should say, North Beach still has a chance with a whole half. But, it would be a statement score, right? It's definitely a morale booster and a morale killer, if you will, if they give up a score here. So I would say that's why the timeout's coming, right? Heritage is trying to put their foot on their neck.
Yeah. Fans from all over here tonight watching this respective game, and it's really cool to see here that both teams are with their fans cheering for both of them.
He rolls out. Oh,
Big
evades.
move. Gets away.
In open field, he's got about 20 seconds.
Will
So
he get out of bounds though?
I think he's calling for a block. He didn't get his block, but in open field, one guy to beat, and
Jogging
he
into
makes
the
it
end zone.
easy. Miscommunication asking for a block, but it doesn't matter. He makes him pay, and he gets out of the pocket.
What a scramble here. JJ Gray just cutting up in between defenders and just gets the outside, has that sideline speed, beats out number 10. Parker Johnson's there, but doesn't get there as fast. Number 25 also, Malik Johnson.
Yeah, and I know you said number 10 was there. On the backside, I don't think he really pursued it like he could, and so, North Beach pays for it, and it's another score for Heritage, and so they'll go up big. Essentially, Heritage up by 30 to close out this half.
Like we said before, statement scoring before half, and they did it with 12 seconds to spare as they will go for 2, looking to go possibly, like you said, 30-point lead. JJ looks to him as
Out
man.
route.
Has a man. Takala there, wide open, right under the goalpost.
Heritage pouring it on. The floodgates have opened.
Floodgates have opened here. The replay, you can see, just does a good job. Keeps his cool, gets the ball up. No rushing there. There was no, scrambling. There was no, he stayed cool in his pocket.
What did the fishermen say? The runs are plenty.
The runs,
are plenty right now because Heritage is up big. First playoff game at home.
It is the energy here tonight. The lights shine just a little bit brighter here in the playoffs. Dancing feels a little bit more energetic here tonight as well.
Yeah, and I believe it's a big deal. It's some good football here Saturday. We saw a lot of Tulalip tribal members successful. We were at the Lake Stevens game last night. We had fellow tribal member there. They get a win. Archbishop Murphy, we got tribal members there. They get a big statement win today. I believe it was the Pee-wee team for the midgets. Yep, thank you for correcting me. For TMYFL midgets, they won the championship today.
Wow.
And Heritage first playoff game. Man, a lot of good football here for Tulalip.
The momentum has been spread along, through all of the teams here.
It's beautiful. I got chills just saying all that, man.
Yeah. So they will all be moving on into the next weeks in the postseason.
Yeah, a lot, man. Tulalip showcasing great athletes in all the different divisions and age groups of football. So it's great to hear, great to see. And I believe also, I have to check in with him, but Matthew Tate, his son, Kashmir, got all league as a linebacker. He's only a sophomore. I believe they're in the playoffs as well.
And I did see with a good GPA as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's definitely trying to pursue college scholarships, college acceptance later on down the road.
That's great to see. A lot of tribe members doing great here as Tulalip will have a 30-point lead going into the second half. We will be back here as Tulalip has a 30-point lead. Heritage 38, North Beach 8.
See you later. you guys had a good year, right? Good couple years while you're in the program, and then obviously you got your relative playing, couple relatives probably playing, and thought ball on the carpet.
It looks like Tulalip signaling it's going their way.
Money on the ground. Who picked it up?
You can see here on the replay. Let's see if the ball comes out. The ball does definitely come out before his knees touch the ground.
Yeah, gets a hand in there, and then scoops it up. Your relative of all people, Takala, right? As I was saying, right? So next generation comes through, program improving. You were saying how you didn't have this field to play on. They get to represent their generation playing on this field, possibly getting, first ever home game win for the program. Big stuff for the program history. Obviously want to acknowledge, that North Beach has a player down, so we're hoping that he's okay and he'll recover and be able to get up on his own.
Yeah, drone footage right now here of the shot and what we have here to show here. Hopefully North Beach looks like he is getting up on his own 2 feet, but a little slow to get up, but his coaches are there to help him bring. This will be actually number 3, Dakota Bryson.
Yeah, he's walking though. Maybe got see him holding his stomach. I'm not sure if it's maybe got the wind knocked out. We're back. Sometimes it could be back. I see him with his arm kind of holding his back as well. So hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, Tulalip running back out right now as after the injury on that one. I didn't see quite necessarily what may have happened to number 3 there.
And I can't recall, obviously, if he was the ball carrier, that could have, impacted his, why he was injured. But we'll get a change of possessions, and Heritage will get the ball, and they will be on the 35 in their own territory, looking a quick strike here. Get a run by James Jones Jr., cuts it up, running loose. Oh, and loses his footing. Had some going there with a great run. Cut it up through the hole. He's got good speed. I think is he taped up? It's a tape, man. I never went spat. It's a tape.
That's the thing, when the turf is like that, it's hard to avoid it. The turf is undefeated in all tackles. That's what one of our coaches would say, and turf monster can get to you sometimes. And
I feel like spats, they take away from your traction.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of getting spatted for that reason right there.
And it's harder to take your shoes off after the game.
Absolutely.
You can see here, JJ gives it to call, goes to the right
End
side,
around.
tackled
And
easily
he's cut
there.
down.
Number 2.
And 72.
Aiden Delane and Isaiah White Frisbee. Looks like
another possible back injury there.
Yeah, Aiden Delane looks like to be hurt a little bit. Or I should say it is spelled Aiden Delagney.
Or rib, something. Yeah, hopefully he's okay as well.
Looks like he's okay. He's staying out there right now. Looks like he wants to be out there with his team here in this postseason. As we approach the second half. This is the second half, everybody. This is not the second quarter. We just had our halftime show as we just basically, as Jaden Zacchius walks into the end zone.
Yeah, he was had a escort to the end zone. Good block there on the inside, and no one was near. So easy score. This I would say, like I said, statement touchdown before the half kind of was the undoing for North Beach, and then Heritage with a fumble recovery, and they score easily, and then we get another player on the ground. So just North Beach unraveling at this point.
Ziggy Miles Guilford on the big lead block there for Jaden Zacchius on the run. North Beach Hyaks with another injury. But like I was saying, we are actually just coming out of halftime after giving a lot of props and congratulating the Midgets football team for winning their championship.
Yeah, they got to come out onto the field. That was awesome. As I had said, I did not know, so that was not planned or coordinated. They showed up in their jerseys and were able to, come out on the field and be acknowledged. They won a championship today in their respective leagues, so shout out to the TMYFL Midgets. And then also, we got some communication going on. We had acknowledged another tribe member out of area who we may get some information on the broadcast here shortly.
Yeah, basically, here like to see J.J. Gray now in shotgun to call emotions. High snap, J.J. looks to make a play. Can he go in between the tacklers? He doesn't. There, you could see here, just unsuccessful, but North Beach 8, Heritage 44, 10 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. We are working on getting the third quarter on the bottom, so if you're just now wondering, hey, Dom, what quarter are we in? We're in the third quarter.
Yeah, good to know. And then, as I was saying, so Cashmere Bulldogs get their first round win today earlier, dominant fashion, 64-0. We get Jacoby Tate, who is a sophomore. You mentioned he has a great GPA. He also got all league honors, I believe, first team as a linebacker, and I think he's in the backfield as well. So we see, the Tate family up on screen. Just want to give another shout out to another tribe member playing some great football, playoff football this weekend for their respective programs. Like I said, a lot of great athletes coming from Tulalip, just doing great things. And so, like I said, man, gives me chills, man. It's just awesome to see.
I might need to ask Matt Tate for a cashmere hat there. He's rocking one of those hats. That was a pretty cool hat.
Yeah, looking good, and he loves to really just shout out his son who's working hard, so good for them.
Huge tackle there by Tulalip. Jaden Zackus all over the field on offense, defense, and special teams so far this game. 10 minutes to go here in the replay. You can see North Beach just gets it. Jaden there first. No need to help.
Yeah,
big tackle on special teams.
Great solo tackle. He breaks down, wraps up. That's what you like to see. And, obviously he's talking his stuff because, he made a great play.
Great play, and here in the postseason, being up this lead, it's hard not to have the emotions be in your favor.
Definitely. And as we're in between the plays, man. Shout out to the Booster Club. This cocoa is good. I will say, though, I sent a runner with a $10. I got one cocoa and no change.
Oh, that was his tip.
More expensive than bingo.
Hey, winter time, it's the rates go up. Davis back in with the run.
Young guy swizzled me.
Hey, this is kind of me. Everyone's getting tipped. Here, Davis Batchan there with the tackle. Brings down number 25, Malik Jackson.
Yeah, they're stout on the line making a tackle, so North Beach trying to get something going.
And for the Jackson family, if you are listening for North Beach, I have done 2 combinations of Malik and Malik tonight, just in case it's one or the other. I know we like to make sure our pronunciations are correct here. Number 25,
yeah,
Malik
I believe
Johnson
it's
on the last run.
I believe it's Malik.
Malik,
but we could always get a clarification.
Yeah. If you're part of the Jackson family, comment, let us know.
In the comments.
Or any name that we may be mispronouncing.
Absolutely.
I know I used to get a lot of offsides on the defense there for Tulalip, and they will accept the penalty as they will take the 5 yards and move up, and I believe that will be for second down still.
Second and short for North Beach.
But I heard all the name combinations: Dominique.
I like to say
there's an O there.
You're a wordsmith, so as you learn more words, I believe that it gets tricky.
You start forgetting the ones you use.
Yeah, the common stuff.
Anyway, North Beach with a great run up the middle there.
Tackled by Davion Wells.
Davion Wells on the tackle there for Tulalip. 9 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Heritage 44, North Beach 8. North Beach on a drive here.
Yeah, I see Heritage, they kind of have made some changes on the defense, giving some guys some reps. They're up big, and that's what you like to see.
Eight minutes to go here. North Beach in a similar formation we've seen before. Split formation, kind of making the defense.
Money on the ground.
It kind of had me going there in the middle. I didn't know where the ball was going, and then for them to kind of even disguise us up here. It was a botched snap. Okay.
Handoff. I think he was trying to fake a hand. I don't know if it was actually going to go there because he lost it before that. The runner came across, and then he dropped it on the ground, which made it even tougher. They looked like they had also a option developing where he had a back behind him. So we don't know what was going on, but that play was broken.
North Beach now trying to get something going here on this second down. Trying to score here in the second half. They take it themselves.
Yeah, false start.
2 flags thrown.
Yeah, back took off early there.
Easy call for both referees. False start on the offense.
You know what I will say too? You know, while we got time or penalties in between, you know, it's tough announcing these names, man, because names are harder than regular words.
Yeah.
So I'll cut you a break on that one.
Thanks. You know, I actually, I don't know if I've disclosed this on the air. This is something I held very, very close to my heart for a long time. In 2nd grade, we had a spelling bee, and I misspelled the word vacuum. So I never forgot that one. But names, definitely,
No, they're
up
hard.
there with vacuum for me.
That's a hard word to spell in 2nd grade.
North Beach. He takes it to the 49. Oh, yeah, you're telling me.
2 U's? They don't teach you the phonics for that in 2nd grade, I think.
No, that's what I said. I was like, nobody knows about the double U's yet, man.
Yeah, in second. I
Tell
gotta
me
go.
another word with 2 U's like that.
I don't. Now I'm gonna go ask my daughter Sage. She's in 2nd grade. If she doesn't know, I'll say.
Okay.
Dom is in the clear.
Okay. Watch her be like, yeah, the 2 U's makes this sound a bit.
How deep in the spelling bee were you? Like
I was in
that
the last one. I remember I lost.
No wonder.
I won't say their name, but I was in 2nd place.
Oh.
They got to go to recess like 2 minutes early. I was hung up on that one. North Beach now here in the split formation again. Can they and will they hand it off here?
Oh.
Play action.
Yep. But that's a tough play. He didn't have any. They snuffed it out. Heritage pinned their ears back on what they thought was a run, and got easy penetration. Davis there gets a tackle, and the troops are rallying as we saw Jaden back there as well. So that was a doomed play, I will say.
We did get confirmation it is Malik. So
Awesome.
yes.
Awesome. That's good to know. So, like you said, I had to help you out, but
Yep.
names are hard.
Names are, they are up there. North Beach now takes it shotgun. They will punt it.
Beautiful punt.
What a punt as the ball
Yeah, it's
rolls
rolling.
back to the
Heritage.
15.
Oh, JJ picks it up deep in his own territory.
JJ looks to go past Frisbee. Frisbee there. Passed up.
Oh, on the
Blockers.
sideline.
JJ up to the sideline. 30.
Oh, with the caravan. Oh, one more.
Number 10 will bring him down. Parker Johnson on the tackle, preventing a touchdown.
15-yard line.
Yeah, what a tackle. Solo tackle there. Man, JJ's a hard guy to tackle in the open field, but after a huge return.
Yeah, you can see here, just gets to the outside really quick. Gets past Frisbee there on the left. Davis there in front of him. Jaden with a big block.
Yeah.
Gets to the outside.
And also, whose block was that? The last man back, Devion Wills.
He was ready for him.
Last man back, you got to make that block.
Tulalip will trot out the offense here with 5 minutes 41 to go here as they are up 44. North Beach 8. Elijah Fay to JJ Gray's right. To call it on the left. Davis Batchen on the receiving end.
JJ, all kinds of time, surveying the field.
Pressure coming. He gets it off.
Gets the ball off.
Oh,
Jaden
nice.
Zacchius.
Yeah, jump ball there for Jaden Zacchius, who gets a touchdown through the air of his own.
Just steps back in the pocket. Rolls up just a little bit, just enough to make the pass here. Perfect placement. Jaden there on the inside post route.
Yeah, great ball. Obviously put some air under it. Let him go get it.
5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
So Heritage pouring it on, up big, 50-8. I'm wondering if my yellow M&Ms will ever come from one of my runners. As they're converting on for the extra points.
JJ now drops back, looks to find the open
Out
man.
route. Oh.
Doesn't convert there.
Yeah, and we
Intended
saw that
receiver.
earlier. He finally went to the option, went there, but defender was in the area.
Intended receiver was Davis Batchan, who is a senior for Tulalip Heritage. Replay. Brought to you by Tulalip TV here. Tuning in, wherever you're tuning in, let us know who you're cheering for, who your cousin, who your family member is.
Yeah, and I mean it's a good thing for both programs. If you're North Beach, you get your last possible game of the season broadcasted, right, on YouTube, so you can share it with your families. And then if you're Heritage, right, you get it commemorated as you kind of, this is another step in your journey, right? I say they're a dark horse because if they've got everybody, they have athletes all over the place. We saw James Jones, who has had a couple good runs this season, but hasn't really had a breakout game. And he takes a house call first play of the game. So, you know, if everything is successful for Heritage, they can play with anybody, I believe. So, definitely exciting to see who they'll play the next round of playoffs.
Joshua Davis there, first one on tackle. Elijah Fay makes the tackle for Tulalip Heritage, gets him out of bounds, and that was number 80, Dorian Middlebrooks, pushed out of bounds here.
Yeah, and this kid's been awesome. He's been returning the ball, definitely, you know, back there a ton, right, because they're giving up a bunch of scores, but he's been, you know, just doing his thing, trying to get out, create some, so a couple good returns for him, trying to do something for his team.
You know, this is something I should ask you. You know, I've always wondered your take on, you know, infield, you know, you have pretty decent traction. But as soon as you step out of bounds, even though it's the same turf, it feels like I always slip in the white
area.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, it does feel a little bit more slippery. And then I think it's just probably because people are motoring down that you're more likely to slip. I'm not sure, because usually it's, you know, if you're near the sideline, you're trying to make a tackle as we get to see a stop there. A nice wrap up by Xerxes. But yeah, you're motoring down, trying to make a tackle, or you're diving, whatever it is, right? So generally near the sideline, if the ball's there too, you end up on the ground anyways. But so I couldn't call it, man. But I would say that weather is definitely the next biggest thing. You know, even on turf, right, which you're supposed to have better traction, it's still pretty slippery. So, like I said, good weather today, tonight, and they haven't really had to worry about any of that. Hawks been being successful through the air because there's good weather. You know, they don't got a ground and pound the whole game.
Hyaks taken down there early. Third down for the Hyaks here, as they're trying to get something going here in the second half. That was run by number 10, Parker Johnson.
Yeah, and a good tackle there by Carlos Espinoza Schrock.
Number 88, Harley Marston will check in for Tulalip, as well as number 70, Micah Datingaling.
Another tough one.
Or Datingaling, I would say. Again, if you're in the Datingaling family, let us know. Number 70.
Yeah, as they line up back there, he's going in the backfield.
Parker Johnson under center.
Oh, option.
Goes up.
Cuts it up.
Kept his feet moving.
Yeah, and this kid's been all over the place as well. Breaks a, you know, would-be tackler in Cadence Williams, I believe, and then cuts it up. Gets some yard. A first down. Yeah, conversion of his own. So he, you know, putting the team on his back.
Cadence doing a really good job tonight here on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, he rallies to the ball. He's got good speed. You know, he could be a skill position player. He's so fast. He's probably, I would say, got to be the second fastest player on the team. I used to see these guys do. We made him race after practice.
Okay.
And, man, he's got some good speed. You know, he's a little light, right? So that makes it tough because football, you got to have some weight on you. But he's fast.
Oh, fumble snap here. Can Tulalip get on it?
And I think Tulalip may have got it.
Tulalip will recover.
I didn't see who recovered it.
It looks like after the huddle, jumped all over.
JJ, I believe. We'll see.
Botch snap here. Fumble Ruski, they say. Xerxes goes to it.
Diving, bouncing around. Still.
Jaden gets under.
Oh, still bouncing around. Oh, JJ pulls it out. Yep, pulls it away.
Huge play for them. Looks like Vernon Anchetta was there as well. Tulalip now.
Timeout, North Beach.
North Beach will take a timeout. 1 minute to go here in the 2025 season for both of these guys here in their postseason.
Yeah, possibly just trying to get some guys on the field. I saw what looked like a shoulder injury from number 2 on their team, Aiden Delagny. And then Heritage will get to go, kind of talk over what they want to do on the next drive here. We get the Hawk.
So you see here on the monitor, I was trying to make it so you guys could see less of me.
Okay.
Well, because then I was like, oh, I'll put on a lighter color, and I forgot I had same color on right under it. But yeah, the cheerleaders here bringing out energy here hitting the third quarter for this postseason.
Yeah, and we get our district AD there. He gets his cameo in the background, Kinlan Jackson.
42-point game here in this game. And if we are going by what we usually know in the regular season, the rolling clock would start.
Yeah, but I believe it's a playoff game, so I'm not sure if they'll, let off the gas.
Maybe after this one, if Tulalip can manage to score, it would commence, but I am, like you said, unsure in playoffs and how that rolls down. JJ Gray now in the shotgun position.
Heritage rolling back. All kinds of time.
Lots of time. Offensive line.
Easy dump off there to Elijah Faye. I know Dad, Cody Faye, somewhere on the production crew on the grounds, seen that on one of the monitors.
Oh, yeah. He's got replay here. You can see JJ just rolls to his left, finds this guy, Elijah, just off the tip of his hands there.
Like, come on, son. Gotta reel that one in. Get all that green in front of you.
All the green in front of you sometimes is all it takes. Here is JJ now leads his team as they are on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great kid there. He was with us, helping do some of the coverage for one of our other respective tribe members last night.
Goes long.
Oh.
Jaden Zacchius with another huge reception for the Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
Yeah, great hands, catches it in stride with the defender on him, able to maintain possession.
Number 21 was there, Roston Herrera on defense. Jaden Zacchius just gets right past him and goes to the left side, outside to the numbers, beats him there.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see, right, for Heritage. You might not be the most stout team on the line, and so if you're going to beat some teams in these later rounds, can you be successful through the air? All this great speed, like I said, you got to let the horses out. A lot of good athletes for Heritage, and so if they can really get things rolling on offense, it could be a dark horse, Tom.
Yeah, carrying this momentum into the next thing is exactly what you need here in the playoffs. And obviously, you win, you keep going, you lose, you go home. But in this situation, this is the first type of game you like to see going in deeper into the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely. They were, I think, what the Gridiron page said, they were a 5th seed. So they're gonna run into some a little bit more stout teams. But if they're playing like this, they're gonna be hard to beat.
And the division that they play in, not to be biased, to I believe the Northwest Division, is a pretty stout division. If I can name it off the top of my head, I believe there's Darrington, there is Nia Bay, there's Lummi, Crescent, Quilcene. Let me see if I can go for the. Don't tell me the last one. Cascade. It's in Tacoma. Gosh. Oh, Charles Wright.
Charles Wright. Yep,
and
yep,
then
yep.
Muckleshoot.
Yep.
And I believe I'm missing one. Oh, McConnor. I think I think that's 8 for 8.
Wow. That's impressive because Charles Wright would have been a tough one.
Yeah.
And I always forget Quilcene.
Yeah, Quilcene.
Yeah, I always forget them.
So now there is past and present players, coaches,
Just trying to
travel
find the
members,
brackets.
people from North Beach also made the long drive from 3.5 hours out from North Beach all the way here, which is over by Ocean Shores, I would say. I don't know if North Beach people agree with, hey, we're North Beach, not that. Takala goes to the right side. Can he go into the end zone?
Oh, he gets to the pylon.
Easy touchdown for Tulalip, just going to the outside, just not too much yardage there left to gain, as Tulalip will put on another touchdown.
Yeah, they're pouring it on. I believe I see clock running, so maybe we'll have running clock now.
Yeah, at this point, with the lead as it is, yeah, we will commence the rolling clock here in Tulalip.
Yeah, and it'll be awesome to see who they play. Obviously, it'll probably be at a neutral site, so that'll be cool too to travel.
Something you always like to do here at this age, you know, just traveling, getting to see a little bit more of Washington State. There's a lot of places here in Washington that I'd never even been to, but this program definitely, you know, lets you have that opportunity.
Oh, just trying to give kind of throw a bone to Dev, who was right there on the sideline. Ball was out of reach, and so it'll be an incompletion. Heritage does not convert on that extra point attempt.
"10 minutes and 55 seconds. We will stop the clock just a bit, so I believe we will.
So no running clock.
No running clock will be commencing.
Okay.
As of now, maybe not on kickoff, but I do know once rolling clock kicks in, it will be like that. So we are going into the next kickoff here in Tulalip with fans here watching the spectacle of a sport here tonight. WIAA brackets not on their side tonight. Huh?
Yeah, I was searching. Just trying to, you know, get a jump on who they would play possibly, but we'll find out here probably later tonight, and I'm sure the Gridiron page will share it. You know, get that information out early, because if it is a travel thing, you know, they gotta make arrangements, and so it'll be exciting to see. You know, like I said, game not over, but obviously well in hand here for Heritage. Oh, ball rolling around.
Is that Devion Wells on the return?
Holding the ball up. Has his moment.
Big moment for Devion there. After the 2-point conversion, ball comes right back to him. As some would say, the ball lies, but not this time. Here on the replay, you can see North Beach just coughs it up there. Number 80 does a great job jumping on it. Just does it.
Dives on it and then holds it up like he just made the greatest play here for himself tonight.
You know, not to throw my guy Cody under the bus, he also looked for the bracket as well, and we both tried to find a bracket ourselves a couple days ago, and it was kind of hard to find. It was like a labyrinth looking for the WIAA bracket. So, if you're listening, WIAA, we would like to see the brackets.
Yeah, it makes it a little difficult. You know, sometimes they put it together on a PDF, and I feel like sometimes it's a little bit easier if you just made a visual image and updated it as you go. Obviously, media marketing, not my day job, but that's just what I think. I just get to, you know, rap in the booth with you here momentarily from time to time.
So you're the guy at the native tournaments that is like, who's updated this bracket? Are you that guy sitting there after every game like, this needs to be updated?
I'm not. I'm not,
goes
honestly.
in, spins to the 15. I could see you just sit there like, that game ended 10 minutes ago. Why haven't we updated it? It's just a Sharpie.
Honestly, I'm the guy that's like, hey, just let me know, you know, when we play again and text me. I just, you know, trust that. I will check the bracket. Usually it's away from the court, so it's a little far. And if you know you're feeling a little tired, you're like, I don't want to go walk over there and go check it out.
That's where the drama happens, man. That's where it all starts. A tournament bracket has been, or is being filled out here. Joshua Davis now at QB for Tulalip Heritage.
Yeah,
James
gets
Jones Jr. to his right.
probably finish the end of this game.
Looks like he goes to the outside.
Oh, cuts it with the spat. It's a spat. Got to take that tape off.
Sportsmanship holding him up here. James Jones just cuts into the middle, holding the ball two-handed. Switches to the outside hand.
Tries
as he
to
goes
cut
left.
back. Oh, and loses his footing.
Almost too much power on that, like when he shifted like that.
Yeah, it was a hard cut. I'm still blaming the spat though.
So for people who are just joining in, what is a spat?
It's a tape wrapping job on his feet. I believe he has it for probably like high ankle because it's not all the way. He doesn't have the full tape job, but and then he has kind of like the midsection of his shoe wrapped, which it doesn't look like it's over a cleat, but I don't know if it's helping. Could be the cleats, you know, who knows? But I have seen people definitely slip because of spat jobs, and so I think I tried it once when I used to play. And I was like, I can't do it ever again.
Touchdown for Tulalip.
To Devion Wells!
He is the man right now of the fourth quarter for Tulalip. Joshua Davis with a great pass up to him there. Davion Wells with the catch.
Yeah, future tight end possibly here for Heritage in the future.
Just seeing the future for Tulalip as we see Joshua Davis as a freshman behind J.J. Gray as the starting QB.
Yeah, that was
We've
a good.
been seeing a lot of Joshua Davis at QB so far this season.
Yeah, he's filled in for sure, played, which has been great, and he's been on defense and you know, not shying away from, hey, maybe I want to play some QB. He got a couple strips here earlier today, so you know, just really making the most of his time.
Definitely so. Here you can see Tulalip now going for the 2-point try. Joshua Davis rolls out to his left, looks to get past his man. Can he?
Oh, trying to shrug him off, and they wrap him up and bring him down.
It's number 51, Tim Carr, on the tackle.
Yeah, he, you know, trying to get away. Maybe thought that stiff arm was gonna work, and that defender would not let him go.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah, number 51 does a great job holding them there.
And so 8 minutes left. Heritage up big, 62-8.
Remember, Tulalip Lights and Ice, November 22nd to January 11th. Experience the magic of the season. Skating, family fun, light display, Tulalip Amphitheater, just off I-5. Remember to check it out and use the QR code to your bottom left.
Yeah, definitely want to see families check it out. And then I know you mentioned something about us being on the advertisement, but even better, you know, you see the Grinch there. I believe those characters are there for the photo ops. And so that's also awesome, right, for all the people who are festive, love the, you know, the Christmas movies. Who doesn't want to get a picture with the Grinch, right? Everybody loves the Grinch movie.
Oh, yeah. Grinch definitely in the top tier of, I think, Christmas movies. As we approach that season, North Beach looks to go out. Big hit! J.J. Gray just gets it in the right spot there. And North Beach down there as they will take the ball over.
Yeah, plays QB, but letting them know that he brings the boom on defense.
Yep. Both players get up on 2 feet. Something you like to see after something like that. 7 minutes remaining. It looks like the clock is rolling.
Yeah, and we'll see Evan Taylor come back out on the defensive line. Got Elijah Faye out there playing probably that backer position. And I believe we have Cadence, so, you know, actually Elijah playing on the edge. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so Heritage sending guys in, getting their reps as they close out this game.
Looks like the Heritage Hawks or the cheerleaders were doing their cheers from the stands, making noise like a band kind of. So they're like cheerleading and in a band at once.
Yeah, we joked about it. Somebody said we need to get a 10th Street band out here.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was that guy. I just think the environment.
Anonymous.
Not the anonymous guy on the Facebook. That's not me. Some people are. That's the age-old question right now. Who's that guy making those posts? Not me.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know if we wanted a 10th Street band. We want some drummers. We've seen Nia Bay do some drummers, but I'll let you own up to that one.
Yeah.
If we get him out here.
That'd be pretty cool. Or like a Tulalip band. Like if somebody like wants to learn, like, or if someone is learning like at a big school and they're like, oh, let's get something going.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do we heard all kind of new songs from Lake Stevens band last night. They had a lot of new songs.
Yeah.
Not the stuff that I learned in band.
Holding on the offense here. As you can see, just got a piece of Ziggy there on the replay, preventing him from the tackle. So refs didn't like what they saw, called the holding flag. That will be 2nd and long. Oh, will be declined by Tulalip.
Yeah, I believe that'll keep the clock running.
The clock will keep going down.
Not sure.
As Coach Sean Custis likes to see this lead, but still keeping his composure even in the last remaining minutes of the 4th quarter for his Hawks, as he's getting guys out there getting quality minutes in this playoffs.
Absolutely. It's a playoff game. You want to see them get their moment. We saw a touchdown by Davion Wells. Maybe we'll see a fumble, forced fumble by Elijah if he'll pursue the ball here.
Big tackle by number 55, Derek Rabang.
Bringing the boom.
Bringing the boom here.
I believe Derek Nada starting D tackle. So, like I said, quality reps, quality minutes here at the end of the game for some of those guys coming in late. pursuing the ball. And that's some, you gotta on near the sideline, you're juking back inside. You gotta have the awareness. The troops are rallying. You don't want to get caught blindside.
That the running back or the receiver, I would say running back because he pitched it to the outside.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped, and Derek, you stop at that point, you got guys running full speed at you. You got to be able to jet right off that set there, and he knows that as well as anybody, but
Truck's coming.
the trucks are coming.
Too much dancing in the phone booth.
Mm-hmm. It can hit you quick. Here, as now North Beach will line up as they try to score this second half.
Derek Rebang rocking those Air Jordan 1 cleats.
They will punt it, and will be.
I have a feeling JJ is gonna pick it up deep.
North Beach does a great job of
Oh,
getting it.
he does on the sideline. Oh, and then a little bit of extra.
A little bit of a tackle after.
Extracurricular.
Oh, it looks like there was some words.
And that we want to see Heritage players go away, right? Like you're up big. You don't want anything costly to happen. Obviously, you didn't want to be taken down near the sideline like that, but you don't want anything that could result in more than just a penalty. So he's upset, and now he's talking to the ref, and I'm not sure what the ref is saying. Ideally, you might want to see a coach come over and just kind of mediate and help just keep him level. Definitely way after the play.
Yeah, you can see here Jaden and JJ there, kind of the guys that were involved. But, they do a good job of just kind of teammates come and saying, hey, it's not worth it. It's at this point in the fourth quarter for both teams, there's no reason for that right at this point.
Yeah, one has to go on and play another game. And so, like I said, you don't want to see anything more than the penalty. And so, ideally, if you're the teammate not directly involved, you get him out of there. You bring him to the sideline because you want to make sure that that's your starting QB. The other thing is, balls bouncing around. You don't want to be risk any shots like that. Leave it on the ground.
It'll be a personal foul on North Beach, and also a personal foul, and those were both in the gate.
Especially 3 minutes left. 3 minutes 45 seconds. You don't want an injury to happen, right? Let the ball bounce. Just maintain the possession. Obviously, Josh is going to come back out probably onto the field and finish out the drive. And the game possibly, so just leave it alone, right?
Yeah, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. That is something you would think in that sense.
Yeah, you don't want to see anything too damaging happen.
North Beach 8, Heritage 62 here. 3 minutes is commencing downward as the ball has been placed at about the 20-yard line.
Markers on the wrong sides.
Heritage will send out their offense.
All right, guys, it's late.
Yeah, we got 3:30 clock rolling again, and so Heritage will send some of their second package guys in. We're looking to see a breakaway run here by Elijah.
It's like the referee.
Ref letting the clock. They're probably doing that to run some more clock, maybe.
Yeah. I think there may have been something on the wrong side.
I didn't see chains move or anything, and just waiting for the line judge to blow the whistle to start the play. So, running some clock. We get a breakaway touchdown by Elijah. He scats out. Oh, no blocking.
No blocking there on that one. You can see 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go after the handoff to Elijah Fay, a senior for Tulalip Heritage.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I will probably see about 3-4 more plays here. If they're letting, I don't even hear the whistle blow for kind of the play clock to run, so we'll see. Get a rolling
Heritage
clock.
trotting out some guys out there right now. A new offensive line out there.
Probably see another handoff here for Elijah. Oh, puts a move on.
Cuts
it out.
Tackle.
Let's see that speed, Elijah.
Goes it outside.
Oh, ball's on the carpet.
And that's recovered by Tulalip.
Tulalip gets it, recovers it.
Oh.
You could see here, just when Elijah got it, just looks like he had the ball just a little higher than usual.
He gets stripped right there.
You could see here just cuts.
Nice move.
Good cut inside.
Gave him a little shimmy.
Switching the ball to the outside hand.
Yeah, that was great fundamentals until the tackler got there.
Number 70, Micah Datton Galling.
Yeah,
On the tackle.
tough tackle. He wrapped around, and when he wrapped around, swung a club in there, got the ball out, and Elijah gets stripped, and so clock running. Heritage will go back onto defense.
Looks like Elijah kind of had a little bit of a.
And there was Heritage wondering, where's everybody at?
He will sub out. We'll have a
Players not on the field.
We'll have a substitution.
Yeah, they needed 2 more players, I believe, on that package.
2 more. Yeah, you know, you get to the end of the game, it's getting late, postseason, but these are things, you know, you look at and you move forward from. And Tulalip just getting some new looks in right here for the postseason, trying to get guys some new positional looks, and that's where they, you know, getting postseason experience.
Yeah, live reps, right? You can't simulate that in practice. Obviously, you're trying to keep everybody healthy. And so even though it is the end of the game, these are full speed reps. You get Elijah with a good run, you know, breaks the tackle. And like I said, good fundamentals. He remembered to switch the ball to the outside. Just didn't tuck it, gets tackled, fumbles. And then, yeah, you get other guys on the line getting some reps at blocking. That's what you need because you might have to go to your depth the further you go into the playoffs. So, obviously, some guys will get some reps to finish out the game here on defense.
Lots of action here tonight. Players, lights, dancing, mascots,
yeah,
cheerleaders, fans.
What do we say? Midget champions.
Yep, midget champions.
Midget champions repping their jerseys.
And may I preface something? That is the division that the league is played.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there's couple leagues around the state for youth football, and so they were able to win in the respective league that they play in. And so, yeah, definitely awesome to see. It's been the first championship in a while. I think Jay said there was a championship won with the merger of Tulalip and Marysville programs. And so there has been a champion for the program before, but this has been the first championship in a while, so awesome to see. And then hopefully, like I said, here soon we will see, it's tipped by Xerxes as he gets some penetration. Maybe we'll get a state champion for a Tulalip tribal member in one of the divisions.
You never know in that sense. That is a big thing you could see here moving into this year. 2025 has a lot of storylines yet to be capped off here as we are going into 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. Heritage up 62, North Beach 8.
Yeah, so a lot of exciting things. It's awesome to just see our tribe just 5,000, over 5,000 members, but in these divisions of sports that have thousands of athletes, to have just sometimes just a few, maybe one or a handful of guys on a program, and to really represent. Sometimes they're starting, like with Ryder, he's a sophomore, he's starting at one of the best programs in the state for Lake Stevens, if not the #1 team in the state. We saw Jacoby, who all conference, all state honors in that division, and he's a sophomore as well. So some talented tribal members out there. And for Archbishop, the guys at Archbishop too, we have Logan Freiberg, a couple other guys over there. Keegan Joseph, that's his relative.
Robert
right?
Moses out there.
Marcus Gaffney.
Gaffney.
Yeah, so a lot of great tribal members all over the state doing some great things, and hopefully we can have a few state champions.
Oh, yeah. And definitely we are leaving out. There is a couple more I believe we are missing out over there.
Absolutely. I'm not tapped in all the way, but I know you guys are going to do a feature. I'd love to learn who all is over there and who's, getting the big minutes and representing for the tribe. Like I said, we're just a tribe of over 5,000 members, but doing some great things all over the state.
Looks like 21, Rossin Herrera gets the ball.
Oh.
Trying to make something happen here to score in the second half. North Beach.
Dancing around. Oh, but Ziggs tracks him down. Or number 22. Uriah Frazier. Okay, so underclassman, freshman.
I believe this will tick down unless North Beach will huddle and.
Yeah, running clock. So Heritage will get their first win at home. Up big 62-8 against North Beach. And so big things happen. Crowd erupting. and me and Dom get to represent on the broadcast. It's been a great night.
What a great night. What a great season, so far for this Tulalip Heritage Hawks, and congratulations to North Beach on their 2025 season. But Tulalip winning this one here in the postseason here in Tulalip at the first ever Tulalip Heritage home win.
On the Dallon Hatch campus, Teen Center campus, on the Alpheus Gunny Jones ball field. So great things in Tulalip going on.
And we will see you guys. We actually do not know who we play at this point, so we will make sure to keep up with the Tulalip Heritage Hawks on where they will be and when they will be playing their next game. They will be moving on into the state playoffs.
Awesome. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.